Hi, Ladybirds. So, I've got my Mega Rescuers book here again today so that we can have a little look at when it's very, very snowy or icy or not the easiest weather outside to cope with if you're a super vehicle, to see who's able to help us. Now, this might be an interesting one to look at, particularly with the weather being quite cold at the moment. So inside on my contents page, I was seeing if I could have a little look at some of the incredible rescuers that I can find. Now, one of the ones I thought I'd look at today is the amazing rescuers that are on page number 20. And another one, which is something I didn't know that much about, so I couldn't wait to read, was about Icebreakers on page number 30. So I'm going to have a little look at those. And you might even notice this is really impressive maths. These are counting up in tens because we've got a 0 at the end of each of those two numbers. So we've got 20 and we've got 30. And if you count in tens, it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So big numbers to use there. Okay, so amazing rescuers. Let's take a look. Oh, so amazing rescuers. A few rescue vehicles can drive almost anywhere to reach people. They go up mountains or through rivers. Others can drive on snow and ice. Every year, thousands of people are saved by these amazing vehicles. Let's check out the snowmobile. This speedy snowmobile has tracks at the back and skis at the front. So these are the tracks at the back and skis at the front. So it can drive over snow and ice. It is often used for rescuing people that have gone skiing. Oh, what's this? Tracks on the ice. This vehicle can drive on ice and is used by scientists in the Antarctic. Scientists, wow. Scientists are very extraordinary people because they are people that do experiments to see if they can find out how to make things that can be amazing for us. Let's see. There is a hatch in the roof so that passengers can escape if it falls through the ice. Gosh, that's very clever, isn't it? It's got a little hatch in the roof so that people can escape if it goes and gets stuck in the ice. It's got a little safety flag too. Going anywhere. The vehicle below, that's this huge vehicle here. The vehicle below drives on rubber tracks. It can go anywhere, even through water. It's so big that it can seat up to 17 people inside. Oh my gosh, you can get 17 people in there. That's almost as many children as we've got in our class. So imagine fitting all the children in our class in that vehicle. Land and Sea Rescuer. Oh, quad ski going to the rescue. This special vehicle with the amazing wheels. Land and Sea Rescuer. This special quad bike can drive on land and water. Its 4 wheels fold up inside just by flicking a switch. Emergency workers use these machines to rescue people at the seaside. So they'd be very useful for going through sand. You can see the grooves there on the tyre tracks, which are really helpful for giving them lots of grip on the roads as they go through. Well, so what's interesting about these amazing rescuers is you've got lots of different types of extraordinary people using them, haven't you? You've got scientists that are using them as they're doing their experiments and they're maybe going to very cold, icy places and using special vehicles like this to support them. You've also got people like I can see here, there, a symbol that helps me know that this is a lifeguard. And so lifeguards are extraordinary people because they help to save people if they're getting a bit stuck near the seaside and maybe they're struggling to swim or maybe they're getting a bit swept up in the water and so they could come along in vehicles like this to see if they could help. Wow, that's very exciting. They were definitely amazing rescuers. Now, we also said page number 30, so that's three tens. So 10, 20, 30, three tens, page number 30. Here we go. Big number alert, number 30. Icebreakers. Look at this incredible, huge ship. This looks just unbelievable, doesn't it? Look how tall it is. I can't believe how many levels of different windows I can see. There's a level here, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and there's even places up here where people could stand. It's huge. An icebreaker is a huge, powerful ship that moves through icy waters. It clears ice out of the way for other ships, and it helps other ships on rescue missions. Icebreakers are a special shape and can move backwards as easily as forwards. Oh. These ships are more than 30 years old. Wow, these ships are older than me. Clearing a path. The Russian icebreaker called Krasin, I think I've said that right, is famous. It helped the US Coast Guard to clear a pathway through the ice in Antarctica. It broke up the ice so that other ships could follow behind. I wonder if you can see that in the picture. And to break up the ice so that other ships could then follow. Wow. So it's quite a leader, isn't it? This extraordinary icebreaker and the extraordinary people that work on it. Oh look, it says it's got a very tough hull. So hull is this part here, the front of the boat. So it's almost a little bit, you know, like how cars have bumpers? It's almost a little bit like that. And I think I might know why it's really tough. Why would you think it might need to be very, very tough? Can you think about that? I think it might need to be very, very tough because if it's going through all of that icy water, then it's not going to want to break, otherwise the ship would sink. Mega icebreaker. This US, so that means American, by the way, America. This US icebreaker is called the Polar Sea. There is room for 20 scientists and 2 helicopters on board. Wow, 20 scientists. That's a lot, isn't it? A lot of extraordinary scientists that are trying to do their work. It also has a shop and a library. On a boat, a shop and a library. That's quite funny, isn't it? The Polar Sea can push through ice 6 meters thick. Wow, can you see how thick this ice is looking here? And how well it can push through. Super ship. An icebreaker is very strong. Propellers at the front and back push the ship forward. So the propellers, they'll be underneath here, so we can't really see those, but the propellers will be working really hard so that they can go through. Propellers at the front and back push the ship forward. The ship drives onto the ice and it's so heavy that the ice breaks underneath it. So it uses the immense weight of this ship to help break some of the ice. Wow, that was very exciting and quite a good one to look at today when we've been experiencing some cold and icy weather. I hope you have enjoyed that one. And again, I'll look forward to talking to you again and telling you something else very soon. Bye, ladybirds.